the intelligence and the fierce loyalty of these dogs is what really sets them apart.
In the hills of western North Carolina, you'll hear tales of a legendary hunting dog bred here in the Smoky Mountains, known for its tenacity, loyalty, and intelligence on and off the trail.
They were great multi-purpose dogs. The people were using them for hunting, herding, protecting their families. There's numerous historical references to dogs literally saving children's lives when runaway livestock tried to attack them or bears tried to attack them.
The Plott Hound is North Carolina's official state dog, and if you didn't know that little bit of Tar Heel trivia, you're not alone.
You mention a Chihuahua or any other purebred dog and they're, oh yeah, I know what that is, but you mention a Plott Hound and they go, what's that?
I was sitting at a stoplight today and another hunter came up and said, what kind of Plott Hound is that? What, who's she out of? That kind of stuff. So we were sitting at the stoplight having a conversation, but the average person, no idea. And it's amazing how many North Carolinians don't know that this is their state dog.
No other American hound shares a Plott Hound's ancestry, which is Germanic rather than English breeding. It is one of only a handful of dogs worldwide named for families who continue to maintain the bloodlines today. Historian, author, and Plott Hound breeder Bob Plott is one of those descendants.
The Plott family, unlike most families, brought their dogs with them, and not only brought their dogs with them, but they also perpetuated that legacy for almost 3 centuries now.
Through centuries of North Carolina history, the Plott Hound's breeding and bloodlines make it the only dog to originate in North Carolina, and one of only a few American dog breeds in the country.
As you can see here is this brindle coat we talked about earlier. Nanny has the dark base coat with the light stripe, and she's about an ideal specimen for a female Plott.
This historic hound's name comes from the Plott family and the story of 2 German brothers who set sail from Holland to America with their 5 hunting dogs in 1750.
But one thing that was really unique about the voyage over were 2 brothers. My 3rd great-grandfather, Johannes George Plott, he had a brother, some say it was twin brother Enoch, but we don't know for sure. But at any rate, they were 16, 17 years old, thereabouts. And they took these dogs to America in 1750. Well, the one brother, Enoch, died en route. Here's a 16-year-old boy, probably couldn't speak English. We think he maybe came here for relatives, or he may have been a contract hunter because he came from a long line of gamekeepers in the Black Forest of Germany. So it's likely that he went to New Bern, North Carolina, which most German immigrants stayed in Pennsylvania in the Shenandoah Valley.
Some of the Plott family settled in the Piedmont, but historians believe around 1799, George's son Henry made his way to this land in Haywood County, which now bears the Plott family name.
Just came right up this creek here, and where the confluence of Dix Creek and Richland Creek, which is right over here, became Plott Creek, and the mountains all around here became the Plott Balsams.
The old Plott family homestead near Waynesville is where you'll find the legend of the Plott Hound as a big game hunting dog began to flourish.
And I get a lot of the Plott family coming back to find where their roots are and to see what the history, to feel a part of the history.
They had water for the dogs there, and all the dogs had shelter over there. And then, of course, you had this magnificent mountain range all around us here where they could go out their back door literally and hunt bear, which they did.
Through the years, the fame of the Plott family's super hunting dogs spread like fire among mountain men and later big game hunters. The legacy of the Plott and its almost mythical skill for hunting bear and boar is known by huntsmen worldwide.
They had such a keen nose that they could maybe pick up a 2 or 3 day old trail and track it, but at the same time they wouldn't just get bored with it, they would stay with it. The whole idea is, yeah, they got to be fierce and tenacious to be aggressive enough to go towards the bear, but they have to be smart enough not to be too aggressive to get hurt.
Although fierce on the trail, the Plott is known for being protective and loyal to its owners, especially children.
They're extremely gentle around children, extremely loyal to their masters. They're just wonderful dogs.
I knew it for a pretty good, don't interrupt me while I'm being interviewed, okay?
After working on a traveling exhibit about the Plott Hound at the Mountain Heritage Center in Cullowhee, David Bruin fell in love with the idea of owning a Plott. He says owning Nanny is like walking with a little piece of history.
So many great dogs just came right out of this valley here, and Nanny's part of that family. And I think it's kind of gives me chill bumps sometimes when I start to think about it.
Our state dog is now the topic of an exhibit at the North Carolina Museum of History. The unique heritage of these hounds caused many to reflect on the Plotts' importance in our history and the future trails this breed will take.
See, there's the ball mouth there, and sometimes if she's on the trail, you can hear her going, arp, 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 arp. Right now, she just sees something she wants to communicate with.